Hi there, it's Festus Amoye with MedX Fit Houston, and we just want to say happy Women's International Month, right? This is the month of women, and we should all love women just because of being women, but you guys are so much more. You know, you are fighters, you are mothers, you're daughters, you're our friends, and so today we're going to give you a couple of exercises that specifically address some women's needs. Now listen, again, you should see a doctor specifically for your individual needs, but we just want to talk generally about women's health and women's health needs. And so I'm going to talk about two things that are kind of specific to women, particularly around childbirth, primarily diastasis recti and also pelvic floor instability. One of the first things you want to do is you want to check to make sure that your hips are even, right? And so you could have, a family member or a friend check. And what you're really looking for is you're looking for the crown or kind of crest of your hips, okay? And so sometimes you could be off to one side or another. You could have a pelvic tilt, different types of things like that. And so again, depending upon your specific needs, things can be a little bit different. So I'm speaking generally here. With a pelvic tilt, you can have a posterior pelvic tilt or an anterior pelvic tilt. And so one of the easiest exercises that you can do to try to address the pelvic tilt issue is use a Bosu, okay? And I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So with the Bosu, because it's rounded and it has air in it, it causes us to identify any instability in our hips. So just by kneeling on the Bosu and keeping your legs kind of tight, what that's gonna do is gonna address any pelvic floor instability issues by just the movement of your body, okay? And all you wanna do is get on your knees. You can have your toes down on the floor. If you're a little bit more advanced, you can pick your toes up. You can see how I'm kind of leaning up myself, and that'll help to address some of those pelvic issues. Okay, it's a pretty simple exercise. You can do it for 30 seconds, and then you can continue to add time as you see fit or your body's able to tolerate. Next, let's talk about diastasis recti. So that's where the abdomen spreads and the sheathing underneath is basically exposed. In order to address that, you need to work on tightening your abdominal wall. One particular exercise you could do is lay on your back and do leg lifts, okay? And as you do the leg lifts, you wanna suck in your stomach, okay? And what that does, as you suck in your stomach, it helps to tighten the transverse abdominals around the pelvic wall to kind of close up that diastasis recti. Now there's a lot of different exercises that you can do for these conditions. And again, exercises are specific to your needs after you consult a medical professional. And as always, if you want to reach out to us for a free consultation, John Cisco would be happy to help you, and then we can set up an assessment to see if it's right for you to work with us. But in the meantime, enjoy International Women's Day. Thank you so much. You all be blessed.